Hey everybody, it is SuperPaulGames, and welcome back to Expeditions Vikings. I'm enjoying this game. Our hero, Olaf O'Bread, and, Aslifer, Nefia, I never learned how to pronounce her name, I'm sure somebody's written in the comments, and Cattell, we have just defended, how do I move? We have defended the village from some horrible raiders, and now we need to go talk with them. Well, let's go talk with the, who the heck is this guy? Oh yeah, the, blacksmith, Kelduffer. So we can have him do multiple things for us, including repair our damaged equipment. But first of all, let's see how he's doing. Is everything well with you and this... Oh wait, he was talking to us first. I was rude. So you beat Aslifer, did you? That's impressive. I must admit I thought he'd win. What? Ah, but I'm glad to see you are both alive and well. Is everything well with you and the smithy? Depending on what you need me to do, yes. I have everything I need to make carving knives, repair bristles, or fix slave collars. Well, that's upbeat. If you need weapons or armor, you'll have to find a better equipped smith. Old Hanar and Reeb has a fine smithy. He should be able to handle any request you might have. Could you make any weapons or armor if I get you the equipment you need? I could. It's not my skill that holds me back, it's the tools. Let's see what he's got equipment-wise. So here we can have him make stuff for us. Like he said, he's not particularly, I don't know, great at it. If we want really good things, we can go elsewhere. So if we wanted like a good sword built, we'll go to sword. You can put points into these. We don't have enough stuff right now. We would need money and we'd need salvage. We don't really have any of that stuff. Take it easy, Kelduffer. You sure you don't see something you need? I'd be happy to make you something. Nah, I'll talk to you later, bro. Take it easy. Wait, can you repair my equipment? Oh, I didn't realize my sword was injured. Injured? Damaged. Alright, so it's going to take us 4 of our salvage. And then all of our money to repair this thing? Alright. Take it easy, man. That should last you a while. Thanks for the highway robbery. After I save you and you're... I'm grumpy. Alright, there's the guy we want to talk to, Gunnar. He was the one who attacked our clan. Alright, sir. Someone has tied Gunnar to a pole in the middle of an animal pen. He must have been standing in the mud for at least 3 hours, yet he stands straight and looks you in the eyes when you approach him. We're just gonna be straight up. Had a nice night? I've had a less charming bed, mates. Are you saying this isn't the first time you slept with a pig? Oh, don't bring my ex into it. What? The huge man pauses for a moment to adjust his weight against the pole. We didn't have a chance to get properly introduced. I am called Gunnar the Peaceful. Peaceful? You were murdering my people and stealing my shit. I am an elf Haydn from Vestfold in the north. I assume you're the Thane of this village. Yeah, I'm Olaf O'Bread, and I am indeed the Thane here, not to mention delicious with jelly. Tell me, Olaf O'Bread, why am I still alive? We'll get to that in a moment. What is the elf Haydn? You're not some sort of, like, LARPers who pretend you're elves, are you? We are chosen warriors of Odin. Oh, awkward, not LARPers at all. We go into battle with no coat of armor. Instead, we wear wolf pelts and become mad as beasts. So you're really just asking to be slain. I'm not going to wear armor. That being said, you are honored to be under Odin's protection. Now, I think when I say something here, you're going to want to look up here, because some of our followers are religious, or I think it's superstitious in the game, and some are not. And it will affect how much they like us, how we act. You are honored to be under Odin's protection, sir. You can see skeptical followers have lost morale. Guided by the wrath of the All-Father, I have slain many men and a few puppies. Neither fire nor iron has any effect on me. It's a powerful pact. You know what, Gunnar the Peaceful? Do you think he's always like that? Hi! I can offer you a way out of this depending on how you answer my next question. Why did I say nest? It's not about birds. Oh. I will make my words count then, Thane. Why did you attack my village? Your defenses are weak. No palisades, the barest excuse for earthworks. You're a tempting target, what can I say? Let's see, sense hard. I want to ask that, but what is our sense skill? Our sense skill is not very good, so I don't think we're going to be able to work on that. You want me to believe you sailed down from Kalping to steal my mother's jewelry? Are you saying you're a fancy lad? The giant shrugs, a motion not unlike an oak bending in a gale.
Your village lies along a major trade route. I assumed you would be wealthy.
And how is it the beacons weren't lit?
Perhaps the watchmen were doing a shit job of keeping watch. In their defense, we were being very quiet.
What is your relationship to Thane Skullcleaver?
Never heard of the man.
The giant Gunnar's expression remains totally blank.
Is he, some kind of big deal down here? As you know, I'm not exactly from these parts.
Alright, we're gonna try the sense thing. Enough playing around! Here's what I believe happened. You explain your theory of how and why Gunnar's group came to set their sights on your village, but as you listen your own words, you realize how weak it sounds. I think you rode here with the Valkyries, 'cause Odin is jealous of my beard. No? Oh. Gunnar seems completely unimpressed, as well snorting derisively at several points throughout. In the end, you're left feeling somewhat deflated, and your prisoner fixes you with a blank stare.
You speak not a single word of sense. I simply came to hear about your village from a traveling merchant in Kalpang. That's all. I have nothing more to add.
I know you're lying, so I'll make you an offer. Reveal who sent you here, and I swear I will let you go free. The Alfheim regards you through squinted eyes.
You swear it? What is such an oath worth to me?
Then he nods.
Well, alright, I accept your offer.
Yeah, what other choice did you have, sir?
I met with Skullcleaver on the Orkney Yard, and he swore your village was a worthwhile target. Wealthier than the Painted Ones, and far less fierce. He was either lying or mistaken.
If you remember in the first episode, during our father's funeral, Skullcleaver came to pretend he was supportive of us. The whole time he was a traitor, trying to compete with us. What is the Orkney Yar? Is it some sort of jar you put Orkneys in? A smile creeps across Gunnar's lips, and he leans forward slightly.
You've heard stories of the islands to the west across the sea? Orkney Yar are the northernmost of those islands.
Oh, the Orkneys.
Many Northmen have come to take the land from the tribes that live there. There are stories of a great kingdom to the south, with great concentrations of wealth and little in the way of defenses.
That's where our father went and didn't return to try and get wealth.
We never made it that far south. Perhaps I will return to those islands and explore them further.
Who are these Painted Ones? Is it the Blue Man group?
The tribes. Tribes who live in the north on the isles across the sea. They're called Picts.
Do you happen to have any pictures of them?
I don't know what you mean.
Pictures?
Their weapons are poor, and their homes are primitive by our standards. But they fight fiercely and live in the harsh conditions.
Worse than this? It's snow 100 times of all the year. That's a real math calculation I just made.
All in all, they're not a worthwhile target for raids, but their lands are fertile, and so far we've been able to keep them in check.
You better be telling the truth. I'll be back when I've decided what to do with you next, Gunnar.
Don't forget your oath then, Thane Olaf. I'll be waiting my release, huh?
I've heard enough about pigs and release, you pirate. You seem like a nice guy. Hey, Sleeper. What do I do now? I think, dang it, I should have seen the connection.
Why, Kettle?
Yeah, Thane's skull mentioned his ties to the Kalpang at the feast, and there's a group of Northmen attacking us out of the blue? Yeah, then why didn't you say anything, nephew? What does he stand to gain from this? I'm guessing he's trying to weaken us, but I don't truly know Skullcleaver's motives. I don't know, but we won't find out by standing around and talking, Kettle. We should take this to Astrid and see what she thinks. Alright, she knows Skull a lot better than we do. Alright, so we gotta go talk to our mom. They're like, why don't you go talk to your mom and see what she thinks? I'm my own Thane! I don't need to talk to my mom. Okay, let's go talk to my mom. Mom! From the sounds of it, our mom should have been Thane rather than our father. Hey, Mom! Did the man talk? What did you find out? Skullcleaver's behind this, mother. He's been working against us for months. Oh, wait, no, we're gonna do this one. Thane Skull has been to the islands across the sea, and he recruited the Northmen there. Skull is the cause. It's worse than I thought. How? Oh man, that acting, amazing. The Northmen have started settling in the isles across the sea. Skull met the raiders there and convinced them we were easy pickings.
And we were! This raid was our own fault. Our defenses are inadequate.
Thanks, Assleefer. Can you get off my ass? I just became Thane yesterday. And if you forgot, Assleefer, I spent a bunch of time fighting you and other morons. Maybe I would have time to get things done if I wasn't fighting every moron in this clan. We'll deal with that later. If Skull is acting against us, do you know what that means? I'm not sure. What I'm guessing is he'll try to get control. He'll try to get control of our clan for Sigrid Hringer at the next alt thing. That must be his ultimate plan, yes! This gives him almost a year to weaken us further in the eyes of the king, and nobody will help us against him. Thus a plot is born. We have a year to strengthen the clan to make sure this asshole Skullcleaver does not take our territory from us. As she speaks, Astrid counts on her fingers. He holds great favor with the king, so we can expect no political protection. Further, gelling. I'm gelling. What? That happens when a boy reaches your age, but I was talking. Oh man, I was making a jelly joke, Mom. Very funny. Jellying is a large territory with many fine warriors. Oh man, are they fine. Not again, Mom. So we can't possibly face him in battle. I am a strong warrior, Mom. I'll face everybody. Third, he all but controls trade with Kolping, a route so profitable as to rival the trade from Saxony through Ribe. We have almost a year until the next alt thing. There must be something we can do. Okay, this is pretty cool. We got a lot of different choices. We could be like, why would we want to obey the king? Man, I kind of want to say that one. Let's fight the king too. We're too weak for that, though. We could say we could cross the sea and plunder the unprotected coast. That's kind of what his father tried to do, I think. We could say we want to seek political allies elsewhere. The great kingdom across the sea. We're not going to go across to England and ally ourselves with the people that should be our victims. I mean, our unwilling supporters. We need to build our own trade routes. No. Our hero, Olaf O'Bread, what is he? He's strong, and he has endurance, but he does have some diplomatic skill. So do I go with one or two? I think we're going to go with number one. He's going to be super ambitious. Why resist? We're already subjects to King Sigrid. Skull will be just another link in the chain that binds us. Don't talk like that. Sigrid only asks that we maintain a warship and a crew. He collects no taxes. He doesn't interfere with our affairs. Do you really think Skull would be so magnanimous? Our mother's smart. Our mother's like, don't fight the king. All right, Mother. We cross the sea and plunder the unprotected coast I've heard so much about. Easy pickings, even though our father never returned. Everyone. You can see right here, our aggressive followers have gained morale, the greedy ones have, the peaceful ones have lost morale, and a little bit later, if I remember, I'll probably forget, we'll look and see what traits our guys have. Our peaceful followers probably won't follow us for long. We're Vikings, for the love of God! We don't live in the east where we trade all the way to Istanbul, we live in the west! I want to found Dublin so we can start a thrall network. Sounds enthralling. Everyone stops to consider the implications. Dark looks are exchanged, heavy with doubts and worry. Do you doubt me? I will raid you all. Nobody appears able to come up with a compelling alternative, though. Finally, your mother sighs. I see no other option. You're a wuss, Mom. Your father's first act as Thane, your first act as Thane, would be to leave your clan just like your father. Assleefer, if I wanted someone to bitch at me all the time, I would have got married. Nefia rolls her eyes so hard at Assleefer, you can almost hear them strain in her sockets. Do you have anything to contribute other than more complaints about O'Bread? Yeah, what you got against Bread, man? Bread's great. Do you have any rebuttal? You said but. To offer better than nuh-uh. Assleefer, don't be mean to my friend. I'm sick of your bickering. You are worse than a middle school girl. I know you've sworn to serve Olaf, but if you're so afraid to leave, Assleefer, I'm sure you can convince the Thane to let you to stay. Well job, Kettle. Get him in the emotional gonads. Assleefer crosses his arm and shifts his weight impatiently. I'll follow if so ordered. In fact, I'll be glad to go. However, our duties lie here with the clan. Yeah, get off the rag. There won't be a clan much longer if we don't do something to counter Skull. Think about it. Glory we might find across the sea. That treasure, the battles. You know, as much as I'm looking forward to chopping people up, Kettle, we're not going for the glory. We're going to save the clan. I may not agree with your decision, but I respect your reasoning. I'm with you. Thanks, Assleafer. Then we must begin to make preparations immediately. We have 2 months until spring. Yeah, we gotta get a new boat, Mom. You know why? Because you burned the last one when you put Dad on it. Because he was dead. You'll need a new ship and a real herd to crew it. Your house cargoes alone won't be enough. We need cargo to trade. Yeah, my cargo is my axe chopping people up and taking their shit. If trade is what we're planning, well, we don't have a lot of fighting men left in the clan because our father got most of them killed. We don't have a lot of wealth left in the clan because our father wasn't a good thane. I don't plan to trade, but you know what? First things first, before we decide what we're going to do, because we could technically try to make peace and trade, and maybe we will, the first thing we need to do is ask Thorfinn if he's up to the task of building a longship. If I know Thorfinn at all, and I do, he's been dreaming of such a task for a long time. There are few fighting men left in the clan. We must leave some to protect the village. If we leave them unprotected, Skull will just come in and kill everybody. Maybe we should consider asking Gunnar to join us? Are you mad? That is mad, but it might not be a bad idea. So crazy it might just work. Sure, he was trying to murder our... Well, actually, he didn't murder our family. He let our brother and mom go. He was just for the goods. You saw him fight. We want a man like that on our side. I think you're in love, Kettle. Ooh. But can we trust him? He's a brute. But if he'll swear fealty, he'll be our brute. Considering his present situation, I'm sure he can be won over. Yeah, we'll give him a chance. But we need more crew than him. You'll need at least a crew of 10 for a longship. Our conceited followers... Oh, look at all the people that have gained and lost morale. I wish they would have stayed up... Oh, I can just put it up there so we can see. Conceited followers have lost morale. I guess the conceited ones feel like it would be a blow to our ego to ask Gunnar. The dude's the biggest guy we've run into, and he gave us a fight. I mean, we need all the axes and swordmen we can get. You'll need a crew of at least 10 for a longship. If you'll take my advice on this, go to the market in Reeb and make your plans public. Yes, Mother. Many have heard the stories of the bountiful coast. Oh, you should find no shortage of volunteers. Good. I'm not going to say anything about trade goods. I don't know if I even plan on trading. I don't. I do not intend to do any trading. We should still stock up supplies for the journey. Look, our aggressive followers liked what I said. Our peaceful ones don't. I think I have an idea for how we might afford it. Nefja rubs the bridge of her nose. I'm sure I know what you're going to suggest. Remember, Ines told us about the ancient grave on Funen? Where they say a king and queen were buried with all their wealth? So you're saying we should rob the dead? I'm in. The shield maiden smiles. I knew it. If that's true, we could sell the loot and fill the whole ship with cargo. If the story were true, the grave would have been robbed generations ago. Let's at least talk to Idas and see about it, and ask what she thinks. Look, it's worth looking into. We need money, even if we have to trade. It does sound whimsical, but Idas is wise and well-grounded. Talking to her wouldn't hurt. Good, we got a plan. Then begin the preparations, my son. I'll start pulling some strings so we can learn more about Skull's activities and plans. I hate to see you leave, but I know you'll do your father proud. Your brother and I will watch over the clan in your absence. Great. Our brother's not going to do shit. He's scared of his own, stuff. Shadow. So if we look at, Kettle here, he is peaceful, cunning, greedy, and optimistic, so he doesn't like me going around like, I'm going to chop everybody up. Assleafer is aggressive, conceited, cooperative, and pessimistic. So he does like our aggressive tone. And you can see right now he's indifferent. Kettle is indifferent, but he's a +1. And Nefja, she's aggressive, honorable, skeptical, and independent. She's indifferent, +1. So let's go talk. How do I run? I don't remember. Oh my god, you're taking my goods! My babies! Where are my babies? Man, that's gonna be so fun. I can't wait till we can go to England and chop up some folks.
I heard you're leaving. I want to join you.
The witch's apprentice accosts you outside the longhouse. I heard you're leaving. I want to join. Why would you wish to join? Do I really need a reason? No, but if you have one, I want to hear it. It's just time to leave, you know. I owe a lot to old Hulda, but I've learned all I can from her, and I still don't know enough. I hear it's a big world out there. It'll be a dangerous trip, hippie. You have to contribute. Well, do you know there's a small chance some of you might get hurt on this really dangerous trip? You know these herbs aren't just for making people sick, right? Speak. Wait, Hulda trained you as a healer? Hulda's like the old witch of the town. Of course. And I'm not saying that to be mean to her. That's like her ritualistic practices and shit. Of course, that's what witches do, you know. Yes. I'll be glad to take you on board. So we'll have 5 people, we need 10. She smiles, and it's a proper smile for once, showing teeth and everything. Thank you, thank you. I'll find someone to take care of Hulda while we're gone. I hope that doesn't mean you're gonna, like, kill her. Roskva? She's joined our clan. Excellent. Hey, Kelvdaffer. Alright, let's go talk to Gunnar. Why do they call you the Peaceful? Gunnar, still where you left him. A hog is curiously sniffing his pants. Whoa, get a room, bro.
Good to see you again. Have you decided what to do with me?
Alright, so we can be a jerk and murder him, but we gave him his word, our word we wouldn't. We could tell him just to leave, but I think we're gonna do what Kettle suggested. I have an offer for you. I want you to join my herd.
I accept.
What? That was... I didn't expect that to be so easy.
Why would I reject such an offer? You showed remarkable prowess in defeating my men. I would love to fight by your side.
Either you really like adventure, or you are a homicidal maniac. Either way, welcome to the club, friend. Kettle cuts Gunnar's ropes. Well, we'll find you a place to stay. For now, we can at least get you out of this pig pen. Aww. The elf Hadin stretches, squeezes his wrist to get the blood flowing again, then puts out a huge hand to seal the deal.
I swear before Odin to follow you wherever you ask and serve you with my life.
Excellent. You are a new Chewbacca. So let's take a look at him. He really likes us right now. That's going to change. He's aggressive, open-minded, greedy, and optimistic. How many people are greedy? She's greedy. She's cunning, superstitious, greedy, and independent. I want the greedy people. Because I have a feeling we're going to play this greedy, as in we're going to murder as many people as we can. Alright, do you have any more skill points to give out? Oh, we got 11 here. Alright, I want utility skills, heavy sleeper. Do we have enough points? Okay, heavy sleepers. During camping, you only take 1 shift to sleep. Normally you take 2. We still haven't run into that game mechanic, but that will help us a lot when we are staying overnight places. So we'll make him a heavy sleeper. I wish there was one in real life. She only has 4 points. Raskava? Like I said before, I'm going to butcher these names. I want to get him heavy sleeper too. He doesn't have enough points. Sleeper, we'll get you heavy sleeper. You already have it, Nefya. Let's see. Let's get her some weapon skills if we can. Do we have any more spear ones? Oh, just short of that. So why don't we go with utility skills? Let's get you some... We'll give her a cooking skill. Oh, we can give her a bunch of cooking skills. Don't be like, that's sexist. Well, it was just the first one I saw. Oh shit. We'll give you some more hunting skills. Can we? Oh no, that's 10. Heavy sleeper? Nope, you don't have enough. So everybody, that's going to be the end of this episode. We are respected amongst our clansmen. We have gotten 6 of us, I think. Yep, total. We're going to take a look around the city next time, our little town. In fact, was that M to look at the map? Probably look around here, talk to some people, find Torfin, I think his name is, and start getting the longboat constructed. I will see you all hopefully next time. I know it was a lot of talking this episode. Next episode, there will probably be less talking, hopefully more combat. I want to cut some folks up. Take it easy, everybody.